Hello and welcome back to Empyrion, the Star Salvage mod. Alright, so I am back up in orbit again. The crash at the end of last episode fortunately didn't do too much. It sort of separated me from my ship. I did have to use God mode to get back up to it, but that's all I used it for, was just to fly up and get back in the cockpit so I could go. Other than that, I did do a little bit of running around. I grabbed the additional parts we are going to need. So as you can, ended up picking up a couple of the fuel tanks from underwater as well, and a couple other random bits and bobs from some of the places I was looting for the parts we need. So as you can see, I've got all of the parts we need for the cockpit. So I also have these parts: a multi-tool, one electronic, 4 oscillators, 4 steel plates, 1 flux coil. Why is that, you may ask? Because if I go into engineering here, I am going to now unlock the advanced multi-tool, which takes 4 steel plates, 1 electronic, 1 flux coil, 4 oscillators, and a multi-tool. This has a return factor of 0.667, so 2/3 of the materials will be returned. This has a return factor of 0.333, which is 1/3. So we're going to end up needing a lot more flux coils going forward. Making that tool, using a single flux coil to make that tool, will end up making things end up just a little bit better for more of these flux coils going forward. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to pop right on over to the space station, wherever the space... Ah, there it is. Junkyard station. Let's go ahead, do that. Just kind of... I do want to kind of get over to that derelict trading station at some point. I feel like that's gonna be a important thing to go check out. Maybe we'll do that... Ooh. Okay, I literally just started the game back up. Because I went, I recovered things, I got all that stuff done, and I shut the game down, started it back up again. And look at this. It's already causing issues. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, check on this or something. Something. Things are being fairly unstable, that's for sure. Alright, there's the space station. Let's go ahead and park in the hangar. Oh, if I can do so. Here we go. I see here some random red dots, and I don't know if they're close, so I'm gonna... Ooh. Here we go. Okay. Turn the jetpack off so that... Bueller? You... Hello? I'm here. Whoop. Alright. Let's try this again. Okay. That was... odd. Right, let's pop on up top here. Talking about the game having some issues. Jeez. This session just does not seem to be going well. So, alright, we have a storage repository here. We have a storage repository here. Both of them allow access. They do not have the red. We have already done this. They are actually named constructor in and constructor out. Our constructor allows access in, out. Beautiful. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go over to in. We're going to go to the scout vessel, the storage repository, move all these components over to in. Now, if you're doing this on a server, you need to be careful since this is all public access. Yeah, go away. This is all public access, so you kind of got to be careful. So we want a CV cockpit. Boom. We would also like an advanced... There's a regular multi-tool. Advanced salvage multi-tool. Where's the regular advanced multi-tool? Is it not here? Oh, that's mildly annoying. I had seriously been hoping that I would have been able to get that. So that's the advanced salvage multi-tool. Engineering scrap repair tool, advanced salvage tool. Junk rifle, junk rifle. Yeah, it looks like it's just not something that's available through this tier of constructor. Well, crap. I was really hoping that I would have been able to do that. Alright, let's go and we're gonna move our new CV cockpit right back on over into our scout vessel. I guess we're gonna come back over here and move our parts back over. That's annoying. Yeah, because this is, I believe, yeah, this is a large constructor, which is not, I might add, an advanced constructor. Now, where's the... Usually... Oh, it's probably because I don't have the advanced constructor unlocked. Let's see. Yeah, there's the advanced constructor. Alright. So I can theoretically jump all the way up to that if I can get the parts for it, which I might be able to. Maybe. Kinda, sorta. I would like to do that. Deconstructor, that's useful too. Alright. I guess we're just gonna go back and start putting our ship back together again. Here we go. That is frightfully annoying. Alright. CV is over that way. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright, so... if we don't have the advanced multi-tool, I might need to check through my random parts and stuff, see if I've got the stuff to make the salvage one, because I think its reclaim is the same, it just doesn't do like some of the other features, like the upgrade feature of the multi-tool, things like that. So it could still be usable. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's just kind of park up. Excellent. Let's go ahead and move stuff over. You know what? We're going to go ahead and just shove those components down there so I keep them separate just in case. And let's go ahead and turn my jetpack on. We're not going to go this way. We're going to go around the outside. Around the outside. Around the outside. Alright, so I think right here is where I'm going to put things. So let's pull this up. We need player. Actually, we didn't need to do that, but I'm going to just grab this. I should be able... yeah, that's plenty of space for that. Alright, now I don't want that crappy little one. I want this one. That's the one I like looking at. There we go. And how is our CPU doing? We still have a little bit, which is good, because we still have things we have to put in as bare minimums. Now, see, once we can get this thing moving at a bare minimum pace, we can, at the very least, start taking this ship to go get things, so that we don't have to worry about some of the other stuff. Alright, actually, you know, I could have just gone in from where I was standing, because all of this stuff... whoop. No. No. What are you... Alright. I don't know. Open this door. Okay. So we're back in the back now. Now I need to leave a 3 wide space available for the warp drive. But the rest of this area I can just start shoving full of stuff. This is going to be my engineering area. So let's start shoving it full of stuff. So we're going to need you. We're going to need you. That's... actually, we only... if we do one, one of you. That will be like minimum required stuff. Let's shove you way to the back. Let's put you there. Oh, uh-oh. Come on. Oh, okay. And we are still under CPU usage. All right. I'm going to go ahead and hit the Save Template button. Last saved now. Prepare template saved. And you, I believe, I have in this box a little bit of reclaimed fuel. Alright, so our ship is docked. We have thrusters in all directions. We don't have an RCS, but that's not technically necessary anymore. So let's see. We can... Let's see if I do this right. And I think it's page down. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright. That ought to do it. Look at it. It's moving. Ooh, and we even have a little bit of this. So see, the RCS would make this a lot better, but it can basically use the existing thrust to do this stuff for us. So here we go. Ooh, okay. So we don't want to do too much of that, because we don't have the power to actually do this totally right. Let's hit I. Here we go. We're just going to kind of feather ourselves up to speed. And what we're doing is we're going to get ourselves back down to the surface. I happen to know some spots where we can get some additional generators. Even one additional generator, I think. Yeah, we've got enough space in there. One additional generator should be enough to get us so that our current thrusters are not causing this problem. There we go. And wouldn't put us over the CPU count. We still need a name for this ship, but hey, it's our maiden voyage. Let's see if we can avoid crashing. Let's slow down a little. I'm trying to be mindful here, because I would prefer to not damage the generator we just installed. Just, you know, by preference. Alright. Alright, I'm going to hit I again and kick this on. There we go. We are 39 meters from entering the new playfield. Let's just kind of feather ourselves a little closer. There we go. Now, let's see if this thing can fight gravity. Of course, it's going to take maybe a moment. It always takes just a little bit longer entering the playfield the first time after I restart. Alright, now where am I? I am over by these ruins. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we are basically due east, so we need to go due west, so that we would want to avoid that thing. If we want to get back over to this little guy. However, that's where that is. Where did I leave that. Oh, look at this. Is not happy with this. Oh, there's. Hang on. That's the warp drive. Okay. I'm trying to see where this thing's trying to point me. That's the junk storage. Alright, I'm going to head towards that junk storage, which is also the direction I want to go for that. So, okay. I just need to make sure I'm avoiding... Uh-oh. What's the matter here? Ooh. Okay, so we are apparently super slow. Alright, let's hit I. Now we're keeping our downward thrust. Oh! Whoa, maybe not. Okay, no, it just wasn't... I don't know, it wasn't working right. For whatever reason. Alright. We don't want to go over too much. Now that junk storage that I marked, that one that we're heading towards, has several items in it that I want to put in the ship. That is why I marked it. One of those is a generator, which is why I have chosen to go there first. Ooh, look at us move. Alright, we're going. We're actually beyond that thing, so we're good there. Let's just keep ourselves up near the speed we want. Hold down O and level ourselves out. We are now in Polaris territory. Ooh. Gonna just ever so gently. Why is everything so stuttery all of a sudden? Maybe the save file has been a bit corrupted. That would be very disappointing. Alright, just kind of keep going this way. And then, I've got some other stuff I want to do, too. I don't know if we're going to get to it today, seeing as we're almost 20 minutes into the episode already, and I'm having power issues. That's okay, we're just gonna fly ourselves ever so slowly over there. So, I suppose while we're doing this, I can go over some of the stuff I have an idea for. So, somewhere over here... Oh, you know what? I might not be able to see them just yet. There's an engine compartment. That's kind of useful, but not super... Oh, is it here? Okay, there we are. Down there are 2 abandoned outposts. That happens to be one of my favorite POIs. I know what's in it, where everything is. It is a beginning level POI. It actually makes a very good base if you have the time to take it over and upgrade it. But, importantly, it has some of the larger O2 tanks. It has the various types of storage, repositories, and a bunch of the extensions. It has a generator that you can throw in. It's got a bunch of useful stuff that we're gonna want for our ship. And there's 2 of them. So we're in here. Yeah, okay. Alright, now unfortunately, I really can't see. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we're going to want to go a little past it, I think. And then come down. Let's go ahead. We're going to hit I. There we go. we're gonna start heading for the surface. And fortunately, that the up thrust, the downward facing thruster, is much more powerful than the other one. That was done on purpose for specifically for surface stuff like this. Okay, now where am I in relation to that thing? Oh, good. All right, not far at all. Whoop. Yeah, see, that's what I wanted to avoid. All right. So here we are. Let's, I suppose, hey. All right, let's go ahead and make sure that what are you doing in here? Wait. Stupid drone. Alright. Let's dump those in there. We're gonna connect to that box. I'm going to need to put a ramp down here, I think, down in this bottom portion. Obviously not something I can do this exact second. So for now, instead, we're just gonna use this guy to get up and down. And here we are. There's a generator, some fuel, a ventilator, a small O2 tank. Got the food processor, so we won't need to make one of those. There's, another fridge. Of course, I didn't know that. I didn't necessarily think about using that one at the time. So let's pop this core in, and let's start retrieving some of the items that we want. Gonna want those. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out, grab you. What do you got? Oh, you got a minigun. Alright, sure, why not? I'm gonna grab the furnishings because why not? Grab this. There's not enough fuel in there for anything. Grab the generator, and you get salvaged. Because that is a bunch of scrap. There we go. That is all that useful stuff from there. Let's just kind of get ourselves back up here. Excellent. So a bunch of that is stuff we're going to want to use. But don't necessarily want to have to go to the effort of making. Alright, so now that we have a second generator, let's go ahead and plunk her down. You're like, oh, why don't you just make a big generator? Make is the part that is why I don't. And there we go. That is still under CPU. Good. You know what? I think we're going to go ahead and just start adding in a few of these things and see how we fare CPU-wise. Alright, so how much do we have left? A little under 25,000. Alright. We've got these small O2 tanks. I would prefer to hold out for the larger one. We've got the pentaxid tank. That's only 400. So we might as well get that in. Some of these thrusters. .5. How much do we got? We could actually probably get the rest of the thrusters in. We might actually be able to do it. Let's see. 369. Yeah, we're just gonna end up needing. We will end up needing it for when we get to the warp drive, however. Speaking of, where do I want to put this pentaxid tank? I mean, alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could theoretically put it right here. I do want to... I don't... See, this thing sits in a way... I feel like the wider part should be the base. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more space. There we go. There's the pentaxid tank. Let's, how much do you take? You take a ridiculous amount of CPU. Alright, let's not do that. Alright, so we got that. Let's set up just a couple of items down here. I want one of these. Just one. Because I would like it to be... shower. We're just gonna have a nice little shower here, and my radiation is gone. Look at that. Alright. And of course that's fine? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I suppose we could now go and start getting some of the additional thrusters. Oh! That's the other thing the outpost has. It has the windows I want to put in. So, you know, I'm not just like, you know, like this. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to fly over towards the... Oh, do I have the... Alright, let's go... We're going to head back to here. We're going to head back to our little base. See what we got as far as that is concerned. Ugh, turning without an RCS. Doable, but holy crap. And unfortunately, all I've got is that Tier 2 RCS that we don't even remotely... Ugh, that we don't even remotely have the CPU for. But hey, here we go. We're now going pretty much full steam ahead. We have 11 minutes of power. That's okay. I have a bunch of fuel back at quote-unquote base. It's not actually a base, so, you know, but it's just kind of where we're operating out of. Yeah, alright. I will see you once I've managed to get this thing back over there. Alright, we are back. Here we go. Alright, we have shut the power down because we don't need to be wasting power right now. Let's run. Oh, I went the wrong way. Dirt. Oh, get up there. That'll be my way out eventually. Eventually, I will have a way out down there. Just not right now. Alright, so here we go. We have made it here. Let's go ahead and come on down. What am I doing? Alright, so let's start by looking through here. What do we got? We got a repair tool and a salvage tool. We do not have advanced versions thereof, but I might be able to make advanced versions thereof. Alright, we got... Ooh, that'll be useful. Let's grab that. I haven't left too much behind here, ultimately. Some small vessel stuff. Yeah, that's about all I got. Projectile pistol, tier 2. Ooh, I'm a little concerned. Stow that in the pentaxid tank. That only makes sense. I'm a a little concerned about having the necessary stuff to actually go through the abandoned outpost. Tell you what, I'm going to figure it out. I'll figure it out. We'll come back next episode. We're going to do the abandoned outpost. I have, as you can see, a ton of tree ethanol there, which I will grab as much of as I can. We're going to go ahead and throw it in the fuel tank. It doesn't amount to very much, does it? That's okay. There will be fuel in the abandoned outpost as well. Yeah, and we're going to raid the abandoned outpost next time. I think I'm going to figure out our weapons and stuff in between episodes here. And that's going to do it for this episode. We have taken our capital vessel, since I don't have a name for it yet, on its maiden voyage. Right to where we've been before. That's going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.